Hi, I'm Akos Shankiri. This is Real Estate Coaching with Akos. Hey, today I want to discuss skill level in agents, right? What is the difference between skill level of an agent that sells like $1 million a year versus an agent that sells 10 or plus $1 million a year? The average agent versus the superstar agent. What's the difference in skill level? I'm going to tell you, it's going to surprise you. It's closer than you think. 4%. That's it. 4% skill value difference between an average agent and a really great agent. Now, I am excluding all the non-agents. The fact that you're watching this video, it's likely you're not a non-agent. A non-agent is one that is in real estate but doesn't really sell anything. People who are striving, people who are going, people who are thriving, these are the average agents or the rock star agents. And I'm going to tell you, you'll be surprised the difference is only very small. That's why on any given sport, on any given Sunday, the worst NFL team can beat the best NFL team on any given Sunday because the skill value, the skill level between those two teams is only 4%. In hockey, in basketball, in baseball, the worst baseball team can beat the World Series champions on any given game. Why? Because the average skill level is only 4% difference. It's like a boxer. The best boxer and the worst boxer who are boxing professionally, the skill's only 4% different. That's why on any given day, that bad boxer can knock out the champion. If the champion were 40-50% better than that, he would never win, right? And that's what I'm trying to prove to you, 4% skill value. And that's why when you're a $1 million agent, that's why you feel like you're struggling. That's why, because you see the other agent sell $10 million. He goes, I'm not different than that guy. What's the difference between me and that other guy? Why am I not selling $10 million? Why is when I come into the office, all I hear is that guy buzzing about deals, making here, going here, the phone is ringing, the texts are coming in, the emails are coming in. He's too busy, he's writing up offers, he's asking me to do showings. And that guy's really busy, and I'm sitting here going, what's going on? I'm trying to be successful, but I'm only selling like 3-4 houses here and there. You want to sell a lot of houses, you want to sell that $10 million. Let me tell you something, you got to focus on that 4% difference between what is a great agent and what is an average agent. So what breaks down that 4%? What do you think it means to have that extra 4%? First of all, this is one of the most important things that I talk about when it comes to these 4%. You need a great mentor. Let me tell you something. You can't do it on your own. You need a great mentor. Mentorship is everything. It's not something. It's not a class you go to. It's not something you attend or do your continuing education. Mentorship is important. When I was in television, I chose 2 mentors. I worked in television. I chose Billy Mays and a lady who did what Billy Mays did. Billy and I became very good friends and we worked in shopping channels all around the world. But I watched that guy because that guy was making millions of dollars a year and I was only making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. What made me different from that guy? I watched him carefully. I studied him. I followed him. I'll never forget. If you watch Billy Mays, by the way, Billy Mays is the OxyClean guy. Okay, I don't know if you know Billy Mays with the beard. He passed away. Actually, it's a long story. I know the guy. It was very tragic what happened to him. But he would do little things like when he was in front of the camera, he would step forward and come back. To make a point, he would step forward. So I watched that and said, wait a minute, I don't do that. What is that about? When I talked to him, he goes, when he always said when he missed a point, he would step forward. He learned that from WWE wrestling, professional wrestling. They do that if you watch. But he was constantly thinking, constantly learning, constantly waiting, and figuring out how can I improve myself. You as real estate agents have to do exactly the same. You need a mentor. What is that person doing that I'm not doing, right? What is it, right? So you need to study the best. Listen, most times if you should have a good broker, your broker should be the person you're studying. The broker should be your mentor. That person should be the person, your go-to guy in any situation. How do I close this? How do I follow up with this? This person's ghosting me. What do I do? I can't get this is important to have someone you can lean on. And that person should help you go through the process and get you to cross the goal line on deals. If you don't have that broker, get one, right? This is more important than commission splits. This is more important than all the other things that we complain about and we want. Mentorship is everything. I gotta tell you something. I have children, and one of my children called me. He's a great job, and does really well. And then, when they ask me about, I'm thinking about moving, getting another job, I always go to them and say, how's your mentor? Oh, they're great. The person who I work with. Oh, he's great. Oh, he's a CEO, a CFO. He's fantastic. I learn from him. Do you learn from him every day? Oh, yeah, I learn from him every day. Really? And I always say, how many pants do you have? How many cars do you have? How many houses do you have? Do you have enough? That mentorship's everything. And that's the same thing in real estate. You need a great mentor. And if you don't have one, go get one. I mentor people here every single day in our brokerage. Every single day, they turn to me, how to get this deal. We work as a unit. We work as a team. We work as a family. But families have leaders. Mentorship. So get yourself a great mentor. That's number one. That'll help you get that 4%. I'm telling you, it's very important. Even the best agents have mentors. Pay attention. Number two, you need a great system. It's a structured system. Now, when I first started real estate, what was my system? My spreadsheet. I got an Excel spreadsheet. I had to call my kid and figure out how to use it, but at least I kept track of people, right? That's not acceptable today. And I was looking at other CRMs. You need a customer management system. And the customer management system, let me tell you how important it was. I was at a brokerage that gave me a kind of an outdated customer management system. So I spent $1,200 a month. Pay attention. $1,200 a month to have a great system. That system reminded me who to call. That system sent out automatic AI emails, automatic AI texts. That system, when a new lead would come in, it would study my old listings and everything and all the things about it, and it would recommend to me the listings I should be showing that prospect. There are systems out there that are that spectacular. Let me tell you something. In our brokerage, we have a great system. Not cheap, but great. I'm going to tell you something. People need leadership. People need to be reminded. I need to be reminded. I always tell my wife, what are you expecting? I'm only a man, right? You expecting me to do 2, 3 things at the same time? Forget about it. I can do 1, maybe 2 things. I'm only a man. I need to be told. I need to be coming when I get my coffee in the morning. My system, my platform is already barking at me. Hey, these are your tasks for today. Hey, these are the phone calls you have to make today. Hey, this new lead came in on this prospect, and by the way, while you were sleeping, I went and got a couple, 3 things that you can show them. Hey, what? That system's important. So when I call that customer, I sound like an expert. I sound like I know what I'm doing, right? Oh, listen, that 5-acre property, I got this, it's got a 3-car garage, it's a block garage, I know you were looking for garages, and I know you have a car collection, but here it is, this car collection is going to do the job for you. This garages. See how I become the higher power? My system feeds my higher power. My system feeds my knowledge, and my system tells me tells me what to do and when to do it. It makes me more efficient. It makes me work quicker. It makes me work more intelligently, and it helps me close deals. Now, my platform, the front end is attached to the back end. So when I'm typing up a prospect comes in here, it's already starting my paperwork in the back end. I mean, why should I be looking up property descriptions and stuff and all that kind of stuff when the back end can take care of it? AI is amazing. And if you're not on an AI platform, people like me are going to have your lunch, right? Because my AI platform, if I showed it to you, I'm in awe every day I look at it. I'm going to give you an example. I actually typed into my AI system, 3-bedroom house with a pool, but no pool cage. And I want a red roof. Now, if you think about the MLS, those parameters of no pool cage is not in there. Parameters of a red roof is not in there. My platform scoured photographs in real time. It was nothing. Boom, done. And it spit out for me, pool cageless pools with a red roof. It gave it to me. These are search things. I mean, it's incredible. So what am I telling you? Mentorship, platform. These are important things to get that 4%. That's what makes us superior, better performers, rockstar real estate agents. And that's why a $1 million agent is struggling. So here's my advice to you, right? And we'll do separate videos on the platforms, and we'll do separate videos on mentorship. And and what you should be looking for. But if you haven't got a great mentor, I'm not talking about a training program. I'm talking about somebody who answers their phone every time you call. Somebody who is in line with you thinking, how do I cross the threshold on that deal? That mentorship is everything to you. Listen, great sports players have mentors. Great sport players have trainers that are right beside them. Hey, you know that kick you made? Hey, let me tell you something. Hold it this way, hold it this way. That comes from years of experience and training, and then this is how I'm going to make you better at kicking that ball. This is how I'm going to make you better at closing that deal, right? This is important stuff. Get a good mentor. Broker. Make sure you have a fantastic broker. In our brokerage, listen, there's always a leader. In our brokerage, I'm the leader, right? You should find yourself a leader, right? Second, make sure the platform is spectacular. One that drives you, one that pushes you, one that gives you information you couldn't have sought on your own, one that's smarter than you. Those are the agents who are going to be spectacular rockstar real estate agents. All right, so share this video. I want you to follow the video, follow the page, share the video with everybody you can. My goal is to make everybody a better real estate agent. I want you to succeed. I want you to put more checks in the bank. I want you to enjoy your families more. I want you to be successful. Listen, you can always reach me in the comments on the YouTube page. Listen, my phone number is open to everybody, 727-773-7829. 727-773-7829. You can also email me at akosacos@remaxlandmark.com. Anytime you have a question or something, you want some help, you want a little free mentorship, give me a call, all right? Follow the page, like the page, and keep watching these videos, and get out there and sell something.